Sawasdee krap, good morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 4th UNWTO World Forum on Gastronomy Tourism. This forum was jointly organized by the World Tourism Organization, Thailand's Ministry of Tourism and Sports, Tourism Authority of Thailand in collaboration with Basque Culinary Center. I'm Akanit Wichiancharan. It's a great honor for me to be here as your MC. Our theme of this year's forum is harnessing the power of technology and new value propositions as drivers for a positive global impact. Now, I believe many of us here can agree that gastronomy tourism has become a major component and also a rapidly growing component of the attractiveness of a tourism destination. So, for all of us here, it is with great pride that the 4th edition of this World Forum is held right here in the capital city of Thailand, that is Bangkok. This forum will provide an excellent opportunity for leading experts in gastronomy tourism to discuss current trends and challenges, exchange best practices, and also discuss the importance of technology for sustainable development. So together in the next 3 days, we are going to address many important issues, including the economic and social impact of gastronomy tourism and how to maintain sustainable and authentic experiences. And also, ladies and gentlemen, a special invitation to our international participants. While you're here in Thailand, in the Kingdom of Thailand, please remember to enjoy as much of the local delicacies as possible. Beyond Pad Thai, beyond Tom Yam Goong, we hope that you have a chance to try and savor as much of the local gastronomy experiences as possible. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to open this forum by introducing all of you to our first honorable speaker today. He was twice elected member of Thai Parliament and recorded the youngest secretary to the President of the Thai National Assembly, ex officio Speaker of the Senate and Chairman of the Constitutional Tribunal at the age of 24. He has also served as Vice Minister for Culture, Vice Minister for Social Development and Human Security, and also Deputy Secretary General to the Prime Minister of International Affairs. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the stage Thailand's Minister of Tourism and Sports, His Excellency Mr. Weerasak Khosurat.
Sawasdee krap and good morning. I would like to thank all of you for joining us today, particularly the UNWTO and Basque Culinary Center for their selection of Thailand as the venue of the 4th UNWTO World Forum on Gastronomy. The Thai government is pleased to host this prestigious event for the first time in Asia. Being a host of this forum will allow us to a greater awareness of Thai cuisine and for our foreign guests that Thailand as a gastronomy destination. Ladies and gentlemen, gastronomy has been linked to tourism as well as enhanced by technological advance. However, both gastronomy and tourism are undeniably related to local cultures and communities. Both the Eastern and the Western worlds have cuisine that is rooted in local wisdom. Each is unique in its own way. If we can fuse their combined strengths, it will allow us to have a better understanding of their psychological benefits as well as the intellectual value of our respective cultures. While fusion food usually adapt by creative chefs and are very important, adding new flavors into the recipe, but it is the local people, those who grow the ingredients with such care and concern, also get due credit so that they can be proud of their products. Local communities can thus strengthen themselves and be recognized worldwide. All Thai's culinary delights have their roots in the Thai agriculture, which is our bedrock source of livelihood well before tourism. Now, the Thai government is more firmly linking both. Both agriculture and tourism are major job creators and contribute significantly to economic livelihood and income distribution all over the country, especially in the rural areas. Farmers get to make more productive use of their land and try out new concepts, such as herbs and organic products and wineries. The multiplier effect nationwide is of massive value and benefit. With so many small and grassroots communities up and down Thailand being directly involved in food, rice, and general food production. This promotes Thai food, helps them to sell their crops and to create a strong international brand for Thai food and ingredients. At the same time, Thai cuisine helps us to drive tourism and boost spending. In 2017, last year, 20% of our tourism revenue was on food. We are hoping to increase that in the years ahead. In line with the principle of regional integration under the ASEAN community, I would like to point out that our partner countries in ASEAN also have much in common in terms of their cuisine. The people of ASEAN are blessed by the advantage of geography. We live in a tropical rainforest region, which has immense biodiversity and is blessed with an abundance of food and crops in all their many varieties. The most important crops for us is rice, as it is our staple food. In other words, rice is not just a source of food, but also a source of our culture and way of life. ASEAN countries are top exporters of rice. It may interest you to know that ASEAN emblem also stalks of rice paddy bound together on the ASEAN flag. Furthermore, Thailand is one of the countries that grows one of the world's best varieties of rice, known as jasmine rice. We are using this new technological method to develop new strains, such as the low sugar Gokor 43. This is a specific name. This is a new rice strain which can be consumed by diabetics. It also benefits farmers since its price is much higher than the regular one. In conclusion, I would like to invite you to sample our local produce, Thai cuisine, all through this event. I'm proud and thankful to all those brilliant culinary designers and entrepreneurs who have worked so hard to ensure that you all enjoy the best of what Thailand can offer. This is yet another one of the shades of Thailand, a rich diversity which is the real strength of our amazing kingdom of smiles. Once again, thank you all to our foreign delegates, especially Mr. Secretary General from the UNWTO, our Honorable Minister from Jamaica, and friends from all over the world who are with us today. I wish you all a successful and productive event. Thank you and enjoy some great session and great Thai food ahead. May you enjoy every bit of your visit, and aroy means delicious in Thai. So, bon appetit and have a great day. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Thank you, His Excellency, Mr. Weerasak Phol-Surat, Thailand's Minister of Tourism and Sports. And now, ladies and gentlemen, on to our next honorable speaker. He took office as UNWTO Secretary General back in January of 2018. He has broad experience working in both private and public sectors, holding high-profile positions such as Georgian Ambassador, Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary to Spain, and Minister of Economic Development of Georgia in 2009. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Secretary General of the World Tourism Organization, His Excellency Mr. Zura Pololikashvili.
So, dear Minister, dear ministers, ambassadors, governors, all participants, our friends, I'm really very glad to see you, all of you here, and year by year our conference for gastronomy is getting and has more and more interest. I think today we can say that this forum, this conference is already too successful. Thank you to be with us, thank you to come for that very interesting conference, which is in Bangkok, and we are more than glad to have it in Thailand. Thailand is one of the fantastic examples for tourism, for all of us, and I think this is an excellent chance and excellent opportunity to have experiences, to talk about new companies, new business models, and as we mentioned during these days, I think that this is an excellent opportunity to make gastronomy better, which is, again, one of the most important parts of tourism, as we mentioned. Gastronomy is a major part of Thailand tourism experience and has the power of strengthening links between cultures. By promoting Thai cuisine worldwide, you are advocate for gastronomic diplomacy. Governor Suparsorn, thank you for the partnership for the Tourism Authority in Thailand. Your cooperation brought this forum to Bangkok. I want to thank to our dear friend, Mr. Jose Maria Isega. Basque Culinary Center, I think, is one of the best places to learn, to study in the world. We just came from San Sebastian, where we had our executive council, and half of this executive council was dedicated with gastronomy, and San Sebastian, it's a really worldwide center, and I'm sure that your presence and your participants is too important today. And thank you that since the very beginnings you are the partner of the program and the project. Through the Basque Culinary Center World Prize, you set an example of how to approach gastronomy with ethics and social responsibility around the world, and to connect it closely with the local culture and values. Thank you for your strong partnership. Honorable ministers, ambassadors, heads of delegation, representatives of tourism and regional authorities, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for the fourth Forum of Gastronomy Tourism and the first in the Asia-Pacific region. This is the first time that we all are in Asia region, and it's too important for the region, I think, and I'm sure these links and these contacts are new ideas, new contacts, new business models, and I'm sure that we have very interesting results in the long term. It's a central in any tourist experience and major element of intangible cultural heritage. This forum wants to listen and promote innovative ideas and can help the development of gastronomy tourism for the destination worldwide side. Sustainable development, new product development in tourism and in the world of gastronomy are the ultimate goals. Gastronomy is a key factor in the competitiveness of many destinations. It links local and regional economies and the world tourism value chain. Now is the time for gastronomy tourism to have a positive global impact and to ensure that innovation is integral in each of the companies and institutions linked to gastronomy tourism. This year forum will discuss how sustainable local development and economic growth can be achieved through the use of technology. One of UNWTO's priorities is to partner with technology providers to create and share knowledge and policy on the digital transformation. We must bring this objective to influence gastronomy tourism. Technology is the present along the gastronomy tourism value chain used by chefs, restaurants, producers, owners, and guides. Over the next days, we will explore how it can make gastronomy tourism smarter, more sustainable, and more competitive. the Basque Culinary Center has taken a huge step forward by creating the world's first technology and innovation center specialized in gastronomy. Simulated climates, online ordering, and artificial intelligence are among the technological innovations being used by food producers, restaurants, and companies. This forum also will focus on new propositions for creating value and positive global impact through gastronomy tourism. This is crucial as we move to a more circular food system. This will require cross-collaboration across many different industries, from healthcare to science and education. In addition, we will look at the challenge of preserving the authenticity, identity, and cultural diversity of gastronomy in an age of globalization and digital transformation. Innovation, technology, and tools will do what we tell them to do. So let us use them to make gastronomy tourism fairly distributed, closely linked to cultural heritage, and force of empowerment of communities. We are lucky to have leading experts in gastronomy tourism here to discuss these issues, share success, and inspire the future. Tomorrow we will explore Thai's food culture in workshops led by local startups. I invite you to take part in discovering the unique and tangible heritage of Thailand. Our organization is here to listen to your ideas and experiences, and as we said, the direction for a high-tech innovation gastronomy tourism market. Dear Minister, dear guests, we are talking a lot about innovation and digitalization, but the gastronomy is only thing that you can't do and you can't try with the computer and with the iPad. So we have excellent chance in these days to try all kind of varieties and all kind of simulation, Basque Thai, Flanders Thai, and original Thai food. I've been, and this is my second time to be in Thailand, and I remember very well, it was 15 years ago, one very important word, it's kompunka, which is thank you, and Thailand is an excellent example again to study and to show all the world how you have to do in tourism and how to develop tourism. Kompunka, dear Minister, dear friends, and have a successful gastronomy conference.
Well, thank you very much. Khop kun krap, His Excellency Mr. Zurab Pololikashvili, Secretary General of the World Tourism Organization. And now on to our third honorable speaker. He was the founder of the first gastronomic faculty in Europe and Technology Center on Gastronomy. The center that has been created with the support of public institutions, the most important chefs at an international level, and private companies and Mondragon. Please join me in welcoming General Director of Basque Culinary Center, Mr. Jose Marie Aizega.
Minister, Secretary General, Permanent Secretary, Governor, authorities, speakers, participants, dear all, good morning to everyone. It's a real pleasure to be here and to be part of this amazing forum that will start this morning or will take place during these 3 days. It has been a pleasure to organize with the WTO, with the Thai authorities, during all these months, this World Forum on Gastronomy Tourism here in Bangkok. As the Minister said, the first time we are organizing it in Asia, and we are honored and we are really excited to discover, of course, all the reflections and ideas that the speakers have brought, but also to experience in field how we can use technology, how we can experience with entrepreneurs to discover real Thai experiences and to show to all the participants what technology can do. I think one of the biggest revolution in gastronomy that has happened in the last years is what we understand with the word gastronomy. I would say that some years ago, gastronomy meant hot cuisine and a gastronomy for a few, for the elite. But in the last years, this concept changed. This concept has been democratized the content. I mean, now gastronomy, we are more and more aware that it's, of course, culture, it is economy, but it is a value chain open to everybody. Of course, it is culture because how we live, what we eat, our decisions that we take every day, how we celebrate, how we gather with our family is connected with food. And the way we are is gastronomy. But also, more and more in the last years, we realize that gastronomy has an incredible impact in national economies. It gives value to local produce. It gives value to the blooming hospitality sector. It gives value to country brand and also to tourism. Of course, we are here because we believe, and I remember 5 years ago when we had the first conversations with the World Tourism Organization, that gastronomy is essential for tourism, but tourism is essential for gastronomy. Both are dependent. And because of that, also here you can see some pictures of our center. Basque Culinary Center was created 10 years ago in San Sebastian. As Secretary General said, San Sebastian is a very gastronomic city, a small city, but where gastronomy is very central. Because we have a good combination of chefs that have been promoting innovation and creativity during 40 years, but also at the same time promoting traditions and local gastronomy. That's why 10 years ago, these chefs with the public institutions, they decided to create a new center because cooking schools were not enough. They decided to create a center to develop the potential of gastronomy. I would say with a holistic perspective, with interdisciplinary perspective and based on innovation. I would say holistic, interdisciplinary, and innovation are three words that defines what Basque Culinary Center is. After 10 years, we have students from 32 countries in the world that comes to learn different professions in gastronomy, because I would say that it's another idea. There are not only chefs in gastronomy, there are many professions in gastronomy. There are sommeliers, there are managers, there are researchers, there are event managers, there are gastronomy tourism specialization companies. So there are many professions, and that's why the Faculty of Gastronomic Sciences that we develop under the Basque Culinary Center has students from all over the world, and also because we believe in innovation, we created this technological center in gastronomy to specialize also in the digital transformation of gastronomy that I think will come. The real food and real authentic food will be important in the future, but the whole experience will be digital. I mean, how we discover food, how we do our reservations, how we share our experience with others. So digital transformation is also coming to gastronomy. And that's why this World Forum is so important. We are going to talk and we are to reflect about that very much. And to finish, it has been a great journey to collaborate with the World Tourism Organization. For us, we created a master program in gastronomy tourism. We created a research group also to work on gastronomy tourism. But in these 4 years, we have discovered that gastronomy tourism is growing so much all over the world. There are so many experiences to share, many best practices to share, and this is the main goal of this forum. And again, it is our pleasure, our privilege to organize here in Bangkok. Please enjoy these 3 days. I think we are going to be inspired, but the most important thing is we are going to enjoy the experience. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Jose Marie Isega, General Director of Basque Culinary Center. And with that, we conclude the opening speeches.